Hello, Coolers. How are you all doing? Welcome back to another program here on the club's official YouTube channel. Boy, is it a big one. What a day it's been, and what a night we have in store. Anthony Gordon is officially an FC Barcelona player. What a signing made here by the club. What an exciting few years we've got ahead with this man in the side. Joined tonight by Àngels Prieto for the whole signing procedure. Anthony Gordon's official presentation as an FC Barcelona player is coming right up. Àngels, bona nit. What an exciting signing we've got here at FC Barcelona. Anthony Gordon, he has arrived.
Yes, good evening, bona nit, Pablo. Estamos muy contentos, estem molt contents de tenir ja per fi aquest jugador anglès i us volem donar les gràcies a tots vosaltres per acompanyar-nos. Sabem que fa hores que estem tots pendents de poder anunciar oficialment que ja tenim aquí a Anthony Gordon, ja el tenim Pablo, i ara el que toca és veure'l ja com han estat aquestes primeres hores aquí a la ciutat comtal, a la que serà casa seva durant les properes temporades.
Yeah, absolutely so. It should be a really thrilling few years here with Anthony Gordon. I want to say a massive warm welcome to all of you watching us from around the world, getting yourselves geared up for one of those exciting nights of the year. We didn't expect it to come so soon, did we? Season's only just ended, but bang, Barca straight in there with a huge signing for their team. A brilliant addition, Anthony Gordon, 25 years old. He is indeed going to the World Cup with England this summer. Should be a big player for their side, of course. Signs from Newcastle, remember, guys. He scored 10 goals in this season's Champions League, in fact. One against Barca, if you remember well enough. Back in September. A versatile player, a tricky, quick left winger who can provide goals and assists for this club. A very exciting watch indeed, and we are thrilled to have him at the club. It should be a fascinating few years. A player who brings versatility, speed, aggression, and certainly without the ball too. We're expecting Anthony Gordon to be quite the player to watch. We really are. One of those players who has a talent with and without the ball and who should fit perfectly into Hansi Flick's system. Catch him if you can. Anthony Gordon is a Barca player. And Àngels, with the characteristics that he has as a player, it certainly is exciting, isn't it? On the ball, so quick, so speedy, can score, can go past players, can assist. And off the ball too, which we know is so important for Hansi Flick. He presses really well, very energetic, very aggressive. He should be great fun to watch.
Sí, això és el que esperem. A veure, jo no em mostraré ara com un expert en futbol anglès, que per això tenim el Pablo, però vaja, el que ens diuen els experts és que és un home, com tu deies, molt ràpid, molt energètic, que corre, que juga sobretot per la banda esquerra, que també pot jugar com a canviada per la banda dreta i que podria també fer de fals nou, de mitja punta. Per tant, moltes possibilitats. Hansi Flick ja el va veure aquesta temporada quan van jugar contra el Newcastle, ja el va clitxar i, escolta, saps què m'agrada? Aquest tuit que ha fet el Barça per anunciar-ho, que diu agafa'l si pots, ja ens indica que és un jugador molt ràpid, Pablo.
Yeah, certainly so. We do have the official tweet also for you guys to see too. Anthony Gordon, by the way, guys, until 2031. That's a 5-year deal for this man at the club. Very fascinating indeed. So 5 years here for this player, as I said, who came through at Liverpool, then Everton's youth academies. Of course, he grew as a player in Everton. He's made his professional debut at just the age of 16, by the way, people. And I'll tell you what, in England, in the Premier League, this is a player who little by little has been very impressive. Whenever we hear him speak, he's also got that mentality of a player who wants to grow professionally. He doesn't feel like he has a ceiling. And until 2031, for Barca to get that player in their side, you can see the images on our screens now, people, of Gordon, who is indeed ready to present himself to the press. These are very exciting times for all FC Barcelona fans. 2031, as I say, and one of those players who feels he doesn't have a ceiling, just wants to keep on rising for more and more and more. A very exciting prospect here, and these are the images we saw from earlier today of Gordon arriving at the club's offices. There he is, the England international, 17 appearances for his country, 17 caps, and here he is arriving to sign his contract with FC Barcelona. No doubt would be a dream come true for him. What a massive moment in his career. But there we have it, a cool head on young shoulders is Anthony Gordon. And that looks very exciting indeed. It really does. And you can see here some images of this morning Gordon, and here they have the images live because there he is in front of the press. Anthony Gordon. Here he
Gordon
is.
ha firmat pel Barça per les
First
properes
words
5
as a
temporades
Barça
fins al
player.
2031, come here. I diu que pot respondre alguna pregunta en castellà. Val? Prefereix expressar-se en anglès, però si li voleu fer alguna pregunta que respongui en castellà, ho farà. Ok? Us deixo amb l'Anthony, li posem el micro, sisplau. Com sempre, demaneu torn. Aquí va bé tots? Massa alt el peu, potser? Tindrem traducció consecutiva, ¿vale? He will translate the journalist questions.
Sí, cal, perquè parla... No, serà després.
Ok, you can start. Qui comença?
Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
Welcome, bienvenido, benvingut. I wanted to ask you, well, first of all, congratulations.
Gracias.
¿Has sufrido? Have you suffered these hours for the signing?
No, I knew it would happen. I've been very, very calm at the hotel, just waiting with my family, with my agents. But yeah, very, very excited. So it was kind of hard to wait.
Sí, no, estava molt tranquil a l'hotel esperant amb la família i amb els agents perquè sabia que estava fet, que només era un tema burocràtic i no he patit gens.
Hola.
Hola, Anthony. Bienvenido.
Gracias.
What happened with the signature? If you can explain the 9 hours in the hotel.
I cannot explain. I don't know. It's stuff I don't understand. All my part was done. I've been ready for 2 days now. So yeah, it was stuff above me. I think legal things and the very small details.
La veritat és que no ho sé, són temes legals que jo no els entenc. Jo estava preparat i llest per l'anunci, sé que tot estava preparat i que eren simplement detalls legals que s'havien de polir.
Sí. Gracias.
Feia molt temps que el Barça no feia una inversió de tants diners per un futbolista. No sé si això et dona certa responsabilitat. Com portaràs el fet que el Barça hagi pagat gairebé 80 milions d'euros per tu?
So it's been a long time since Barca didn't invest so much money in a new footballer. So how do you bear that responsibility that they paid almost 80 million euros for you?
Estoy listo para este desafío. Soy muy consciente de la historia de este club y de los increíbles jugadores que han llevado esta camiseta. Estoy muy emocionado, estoy muy orgulloso de estar aquí. Es un sueño hecho realidad. Forma parte del mejor equipo del mundo, Barça. Gracias.
Anthony, when did you first become aware of the interest of Barca? When were you first told that Barca were coming in for you, and how did you feel about that?
Very late, I would say, for the conversations I was having for quite a while. I found out very late from Barca, but I think as soon as I knew Barca was a serious option, there was never any question. I always wanted Barca. Barca, like I said then, is the biggest club on the planet. It's the stuff I dreamed of as a child. It really is a dream come true to be here. Yeah, very, very late, yeah.
Sí, quan vas saber que hi havia interès, que el Barça estava interessat per tu i que això podia anar endavant, la veritat és que em vaig assabentar bastant tard. Sabia que hi havia hagut converses, però em vaig assabentar bastant tard en aquesta temporada i quan vaig saber que realment era una opció seriosa no vaig dubtar en cap moment perquè realment per mi és el millor club del món i és un somni fet realitat, un somni de petit que tenia ja a venir aquí.
Hi.
¿Qué es lo que te ha hecho firmar por el Barça, si me puedes responder en castellano, y qué significa para ti jugar en este equipo?
So, what made you decide signing for Barca and what does it mean for you playing this team?
Everything. Like I said, as a kid, to play for Barcelona is the biggest dream possible. It's the biggest club on the planet. I know it comes with a lot of responsibility, but like I said, I'm ready for this kind of challenge, ready for that responsibility. I know everybody, that the players in the past who've wore the shirts, it holds a lot of weight. But I'm ready. I'm excited for the challenge.
Sí, la veritat és que...
Spanish or no? Because he asked him to ask in Spanish.
Answer. If you could try and answer that in Spanish, Tess.
Can you ask the question again?
Yeah, what made you decide to
¿Por qué decidiste, qué es lo que te ha llevado a firmar por el Barça? ¿Qué significa para ti jugar en este equipo?
No, in Spanish I don't think I can, I can answer this. Yo creo que no se ficha por un club así todos los días. So I'm muy emocionado.
Here, I would like to know if you spoken with Mr. Flick. He told you.
Sí, I spoke with Hansi Flick already. I was very excited, but after speaking to him, I'm even more excited. He seems like a very, very nice person, amazing manager. What he's done at Barca in a very short time has been amazing. He's brought the club so much success, and espero que juntos podamos ganar muchos títulos.
Sí, simplement que ja és que havia parlat amb el Hansi Flick, sí que he parlat i estava ja molt emocionat abans de parlar-hi, encara més després de parlar-hi. És un entrenador increïble i realment crec que ha fet molt per al Barça en aquest poc temps que porta aquí, ha guanyat títols i espero poder seguir guanyant-los amb ell.
¿Qué tal, Anthony? Muy buenas, bienvenido. David Bernabéu, Diario Sport TV. Quisiera preguntarte, ¿qué representa para ti jugar con Lamine Yamal? Y si en ese partido que pierde el Newcastle en casa en la Champions, a principio de la fase Liga, 1-2, con esos 2 goles de Rashford, que después del partido dices que nunca habías visto un equipo jugar también con balón, y hablas de Pedri, de Frenkie de Jong, etcétera, etcétera, si ese día dijiste, yo quiero jugar a este equipo. Gracias.
So yeah, what does it mean for you to play with Lamine? That's one. And then when you played at home versus Barca, against Barca in Newcastle, you lost 1-2 there with 2 goals by Rashford. And you said you never had seen a team playing with the ball like that, with Pedri and De Jong and so on. It was then that you decided you would like to play with Barca again?
I was excited to play for Barca when I was 3 years of age. To play with Lamine and the rest of the players is very exciting for me. I think the more players with quality you have around you, the better you're going to be. These players are at the very top level for a reason. They're the best players in the world. They have so much quality. And I've seen this when we played them at St James's Park. We could not touch the ball. I think to do this at St James's Park is really difficult because we play with a lot of pressure, a lot of intensity. The fans are also amazing and they can create an intense atmosphere. But yeah, Frankie and Pedri, they ruined our plan.
Sí, la veritat és que estic molt emocionat de jugar amb Lamine i amb tots els altres jugadors de gran qualitat que hi ha en aquest equip, perquè quan jugues amb jugadors de qualitat et fan ser millor i aquests realment són jugadors de màxim nivell del planeta. I és cert que quan van jugar allà a St James Park de vegades no podíem ni tocar la pilota perquè la controlaven tant i realment és molt difícil en un ambient tan intens com tenim allà amb tota l'afició que poguessin fer això i realment Pedri, De Jong i companyia ho feien.
Last 3 questions.
Hola, Antoni. Carles Ruiz Pérez, del diari La Vanguardia. Volia preguntar-te, tu la teva carrera només has guanyat un títol, la Copa de la Lliga. Vens buscant títols, quin títol te fa més il·lusió? I, com a curiositat, per què parles castellà?
So in your career you have actually only won one title, the FA Cup. So here, what title are you excited most about winning? And also, out of curiosity, why do you speak Spanish?
I wanted to speak Spanish because as a kid, I believed I would play for Barca, believe it or not. I have a physio in Newcastle and we spoke every day and I told him one day I'll play for Barca, so I want to learn Spanish. So that's why. I only won 1 trophy with Newcastle, so I'm extremely excited. I have a burning fire in my belly to win here, to win at the biggest club in the world is the best possible outcome. If I had to pick one trophy, it would be Champions League, of course, número 6. Pero quiero ganar todo.
Doncs sí, simplement parlo castellà perquè realment sempre m'ha agradat, sempre he tingut ganes, us ho cregueu o no, perquè he volgut jugar al Barça des de sempre i allà teníem a més un fisio que podia parlar-hi gairebé cada dia i ho he estat aprenent els 2 últims anys i d'altra banda sí, només he guanyat un títol amb el Newcastle i òbviament tinc moltes ganes de guanyar-ne aquí, si n'he de triar un, òbviament la Champions League.
Hola, Anthony. Benvingut, Àlex Pintanel de RAC1. Et vull preguntar per la Champions, insistir per la Champions. Què significaria per tu poder guanyar la Champions amb el Barça? Gràcies.
So yes, again about Champions League, what would it mean for you to win Champions League with Barca?
Yeah, I think it's very special to win anything with Barca. Like I said, it's the biggest club on the planet. The amount of fans and the feeling amongst the city, I can already feel it. To win here would be very special. I want to win every trophy, but I think the Champions League for me is is an amazing trophy, and to win number 6 would be an iconic moment and one I would never forget, especially if it happened in my first season.
Sí, realment per mi seria molt especial guanyar-la amb aquest club que, com dic, crec que és el millor del món, que a més té una gran afició, ja sento més el sentiment que hi ha a la ciutat envers el club i m'agradaria guanyar qualsevol trofeu amb el club, però òbviament la Champions League encara més seria increïble i si fos a la primera temporada ja seria magnífic.
Última pregunta.
Hello, Anthony. Uriel Soler from Culemania. I wanted to ask you about how you view yourself as a winger, if your style is more similar to Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, or even Marcus Rashford, and what are your abilities, your strengths in your position? Thank you.
I think if I had to choose between the three, I'd probably say Rafinha in terms of my intensity, my work rate, my speed. Obviously very technical as well. I like to score goals. It's my biggest goal, to ayudar el equipo en todo lo posible. I want to score a lot of goals for sure and assists because I think this helps the team win games.
Sí, com et veus com a extrem comparat per exemple amb Lamine o amb Rafinha o amb Rashford i quines creus que són les teves fortaleses, els teus punts forts? Crec que sobretot m'assemblaria d'aquests 3 més a Rafinha potser pel que fa a intensitat, velocitat de joc, també tècnica i intentar sempre marcar gols i fer assistències, que és el que vull fer amb aquest equip per poder guanyar títols.
Thank you very much. They ask you to make the last photograph here. On el voleu més cap aquí? A mi. Perfecte. Li fem amb l'altra banda de la sala. No, però primer aquí, després...
Ja està, no? Home, sí, no en té.
There you have it then, people. The first words of Anthony Gordon as a new FC Barcelona player. And there he is taking the photos with the shirt. Catch me if you can. There he is after what I thought was a very good first press conference. And Angels, not only did I think he spoke really well, what was that all about? Some great Spanish in there too. Unbelievable.
Jo crec que ens ha deixat a tots paradíssims amb aquest castellà que ha dit que el sap, perquè ens ho creiem o no, volia ser des de petit jugador del Barça i que per això tenia interès per aprendre el castellà. Té 25 anys. Pablo, un any més que tu, parla molt bé castellà, tu el parles millor, tu el parles millor. I escolta, quina manera d'arribar, Diu que s'assembla, ha explicat en aquesta compareixença de premsa, que s'assembla una mica a Rafinha, que arriba amb molta il·lusió doncs, per aconseguir aquesta 6ena desitjada Champions amb el Barça, que seria el seu somni, i que doncs, és un jugador ràpid, àgil, que pot jugar per les dues bandes, i esperem veure'l, en quan arrenqui la temporada, doncs, lluitant amb els extrems, que no tindrà fàcil, perquè té a Rafinha i a Lamine, no li posaran fàcil per aconseguir una posició en aquest 11 titular de Hansi Flick,
Yeah, 100%, Andres. I completely agree. There you have it. There's the official tweet. A new force joins our rhythm. Anthony Gordon is Kuler. Catch him if you can. I completely agree, Andres. I thought it was a great press conference, apart from the fact that he spoke Spanish, which surprised all of us, and he spoke very well. Funny the things he said. Desperate for that 6th Champions League. I love the way he spoke about his ambition to win as well. I think he said, look, I've only won 1 title at Newcastle. I want to win more with Barca. I think if I could pick one, it would be the Champions League. But the way he spoke about the club, I think the dream from, he said, I was born and dreamt of playing for Barca, learning Spanish already. I think his style of play, the way he spoke about that, he compared himself a bit to Rafinha as well, you know. I thought that was really exciting, really interesting. And the stuff he said about his ambition as a player, his desire, I thought was great. More images, by the way, coming in from the offices at the Spotify Camp Nou of Anthony Gordon. We have more of those coming in just now. We can see those as we see the signing of his contract as an FC Barcelona player until 2031. Here they are, people, on your screens right now. There he is with President Rafa Yuste, Anthony Gordon. Plenty of smiles, Angels, as you'd expect, signing in the president's office.
Sí, al despatx del president Rafa Yuste, signant aquest contracte que el vincula al Barça, com veiem a la samarreta, fins la temporada 30-31, fins a 30 de juny de 2031, és a dir, tindrà 30 anys si acaba el seu contracte, aquest primer contracte amb el Barça, i el veiem també aquí amb el president Joan Laporta, el president electe, que com sabem, l'1 de juliol prendrà possessió del càrrec i per tant, doncs serà qui l'acompanyarà en la seva nova etapa com a jugador del Barça. Crec que, Pablo, també podem escoltar en declaracions exclusives pels mitjans del club Anthony Gordon.
That sounds good to me, Andres. We heard him in the little press conference. To the rest of the press, why don't we hear what Anthony Gordon had to say when he was speaking to the Barca microphones? Here he is.
Welcome to FC Barcelona, Anthony. What does it mean to you to sing for a
¿Qué nos
club like
queda?
FC Barcelona?
Todo. Es,
Y las fotos, ¿no?
Hecho realidad, forma parte
Vale.
del mejor equipo del mundo.
Are you excited? How do you feel right
No
now?
se oye casi.
Muy feliz, estoy muy feliz y muy
Estic molt
emocionado
feliç?
y
Estic
muy
flipant.
orgulloso estar aquí. Lo sé grande que es este club, los increíbles jugadores
Ahora
que han
nos
llevado
falta
este
nos
camiseta.
faltan las fotos.
And
Y ya
how will
está,
you
¿no?
describe yourself as a player?
Intense, muy rápido y
Ey,
a winner.
me encanta. Marta
And
preguntant
now
en
you are
anglès.
joining a very young and talented squad. How excited you are to play with them?
Sí, muy emocionado. They are so good. They're very good players. I watched them a lot. I played against them also and was very impressed, so I can't wait to be a part of the team.
The last two ones. What will it mean for you to play at Spotify Camp Nou, but now as a player?
Yeah, I played for Newcastle and it was an incredible stadium. I was really happy to play in the stadium, but now as a Barca player, I couldn't be more happy. Gracias para la afición, por el cariño. I've enjoyed my past couple of days and I can't wait to put on the shirt at Camp Nou.
What message do you like to say to them, for the fans?
No, gracias para el cariño y I hope to serve you well. We win. Espero que juntos podamos ganar muchos títulos y sí, visca el Barça, visca Catalunya.
We absolutely love that here. Anthony Gordon there. Was there a bit of Catalan in there too? I think, Andres?
Yes, I understood. Estic molt feliç. Nosaltres també. Anthony, estem molt feliços de que ja estiguis a la que serà casa teva durant les properes 5 temporades. Quina manera d'arribar a intentar imatges de la seva arribada a les oficines del club aquesta tarda.
Yeah, here we go.
Content, eh?
Absolutely. I mean, I completely agree, Andres. We're loving the way Anthony Gordon's got started here as a Barca player. And if he can produce anything like his first day on the pitch, we'll be very happy. These are the images from earlier today, people, of Anthony Gordon arriving to the club's offices where he would later go on to sign his contract and indeed append the Barca microphones and indeed the press in attendance on the day. We look at Anthony Gordon signing as a signing, Angeles, and I think obviously the way Barca play under Flick, very high intensity, we score a lot of goals. We've obviously got players like Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Ferran, the way they press. To me, I look at this signing and I think he's going to fit in very well, isn't he, into that sort of style of football. From what we know from Gordon, what we've seen from him in England, he is that sort of player. And I think when you look at his mentality on top of that, this is, for me, a reason to be very excited for all Barca fans as to what we can see from Anthony Gordon under Hansi Flick. And he actually said, I'd spoken to Flick, I'd had a conversation with Flick, and now I'm even more excited, I'm even more eager to get going.
Sí, ho dèiem abans, Hansi Flick segur que ha estat pendent d'ell en els 3 partits que ha jugat aquesta temporada al Barça contra el Newcastle, ja s'hi va fixar. Ell ha dit que per amb Hansi Flick també ha admès en la roda de premsa que es va enterar de l'interès del Barça a última hora, que ha estat pràcticament a última hora quan li han confirmat els seus agents, els seus representants, que el Barça estava interessat, i aquí sí que ja no va tenir cap dubte perquè es feia realitat el seu somni de ser jugador del Barça i compartir i lluitar, com tu deies també, amb Lamine, amb Rafinha per minuts, per tenir posicions en aquest 11 de Hansi Flick.
There he is. There are the images we saw a few moments ago of Anthony Gordon signing his contract at the club's offices. There is President Rafa Yuste too, and very shortly we'll see President-elect Joan Laporta also in attendance. A very exciting signing until 2031 for Barca, of course. Anthony Gordon, by the way, people, 17 goals in all competitions he's scored this season for Newcastle. He is indeed part of England's squad to go to the World Cup. He's already scored 2 goals in 17 caps for his nation. Last season also in the Premier League game, 34 games. The season before that, he played 35 games. He's become a very important player, I think, not just for the national team, but also in the English Division 2. An unpredictable winger, can go one way, then the other. We've seen him in those games against Barca, as we mentioned. He scored, of course, at St James's Park when these two sides faced each other back in the league phase in September. he's also, Angel's, versatile. You know, he doesn't just have to play off the left. He can play down the middle as a false nine. We have to wait and see, you know, how the squad looks by the end of the summer. But we know that Flick is a manager who likes to move players around. And I think it's positive that we've got Gordon as the option, if needs be, to play as a number 9. He can play off the right too. We know he's good without the ball, but I think for Flick, he'll like that versatility too.
Sí, jo crec que aquest és un factor fonamental per Hansi Flick, la polivalència dels seus jugadors, i en aquest cas doncs, fitxem un extrem esquerre que pot jugar per la dreta, cama canviada, com dèiem, que pot jugar també de mitja punta, que podria fer de fals 9, que té diferents possibilitats i que segur que creixerà com a jugador a les ordres de Hansi Flick. Repassaves tu aquestes dades d'Anthony Gordon, un jugador que amb 25 anys, doncs, com explicaves, aquesta mateixa temporada, per exemple, ha estat el del seu esclat a la Champions, ha estat el màxim golejador del seu equip a la Champions amb 10 dianes, però té les xifres molt bones també a la Premier, on s'ha convertit en un referent i esclatava, jo crec que de la mà de Rafa Benítez quan arribava al Newcastle, tot i que ell ha admès que de petit, tot i haver jugat molts anys a l'Everton, era del Liverpool. Ara, això sí, la garça, la urraca, és culer. És blaugrana.
Absolutely. So, new images coming in, people. Here he is in the commercial suite at the Spotify Camp Nou. There's Anthony Gordon. More photos with the Barca shirt. There he is, a big, big smile on his face, as you would expect. There he is with President and President-elect Rafa Yuste and Joan Laporta. There is a little model of the new Spotify Camp Nou. There he is with Deco and Boyan too, which is very exciting too. And we can see him here. Angels, how excited will Gordon be to play at the Spotify Camp Nou too? We, of course, know he played here.
Yes.
In that 7-2 defeat, a heavy defeat for Newcastle. He got subbed off in minute 80. Didn't have a lot of the ball on that night. We'll see images from that game in a few moments' time. But how excited will he be to get going in front of the Barça fans at the Spotify Camp Nou too? I mean, it's the stuff of dreams, isn't it, for him?
Exacte. A veure, segur que no guarda un bon record personal després de la derrota a l'últim partit a l'Spotify Camp Nou amb aquest 7-2, però sí que ha estat capaç de marcar-li un gol al Barça a la fase Lliga d'aquesta competició d'aquesta temporada, un golaç, per cert, i com tu deies, segur que estarà emocionadíssim de poder jugar davant de l'afició culer en aquest estadi que cada dia va agafant més força i més forma, que cada vegada pot acollir més espectadors. Imagina quan estigui acabat i veiem els gols d'Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, here we go. These images from those 3 fixtures against Barça. This goal, of course, the moment that he'll probably remember. He has scored against Barça, people. There it is. There's the moment when Newcastle tried to get themselves back in the game. These are images from that league phase match. There is Gordon, a player who, as we've said, is versatile. On this night, he was playing off the left-hand side. He got that goal. This was the game that he was talking about in the press conference, that Frenkie de Jong and Pedri took the ball off Newcastle. They couldn't get near Barca, but Gordon there with a late consolation goal. It didn't prove to be anything more on the night for Newcastle, but still, there you have it. Images of him scoring. In the other 2 games, didn't get as much on the ball. But he is that sort of player, isn't he, Anjan? One who can come around the back, he's quick, he can get in behind defences. We know he can score goals. He said it, he said, my main goal, my main objective is to score goals. And I think you look at his numbers. I know he scored 10 in the Champions League, yes, 6 in the Premier League. I think for me, this is a player who, when we sign him here at Barca, we're hoping he grows at Barca too. With the players he's going to have around him, with the style of play that we're going to be playing, we hope those numbers can get even bigger and that this player has a very high ceiling indeed, no?
Sí, segur que marcarà molts més gols i que creixerà com a jugador. I jo crec que un altre factor que ens pot servir molt és les assistències. També ha donat 6 assistències aquesta temporada a la Premier i pot col·locar bones pilotes a Ferran, per exemple, o a Lamine Yamal al centre de l'àrea. Veurem aquest vessant també, perquè també, a veure, no ens esperem tampoc un Lamine Yamal d'Ibrahim deixant enrere els defenses, però sí que és molt àgil i molt ràpid, i jo crec que aquest vessant de l'última passada cap al davanter que hi arribi també ens pot donar molts fruits.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what's going to be exciting about Gordon. I think he's a profile that fits. But I made the point as well, Andres. I think when I look at a signing like this, I think Barca have looked in the market and they've gone, we think this player is already producing, and at Barca, we think he can go another level. And I think under Hansi Flick, around this team, and I think there were questions about Pedri, about De Jong, Rafinha, Lamine, And you could see him smiling, couldn't you, when they were asking him about these players, because it's going to be exciting, isn't it, for him to play with these players at the Spotify Camp Nou? It really is.
Doncs sí, això sí, per veure les ordres de Hansi Flick primer haurem de passar pel Mundial.
Yes.
El veurem amb la selecció anglesa disputar el Mundial i de seguida ja que agafi força, que no se'ns lesioni, perquè el que volem és veure ben aviat aquí a l'Spotify Camp Nou.
Yeah, absolutely so. Cool, Eds. We're going to slowly start to wrap up here. Massive thank you, by the way, to everyone who's waited. It's been a long day. We're aware of that. But hey, wasn't it worth it to see Anthony Gordon sign at the end? He is a new Barca player. Who would have thought in the month of May a signing for the club? It certainly is glorious news. What a big addition this is to Hansi Flick's team. An exciting winger, really is an exciting winger who we think can grow, can project for years to come. And he should be really, really great fun to watch in a Barca shirt. Maybe keep your eyes on him this summer in the World Cup. It really is. A massive thank you, as I said before, to everyone in the chat who's been waiting, sending in your messages, sending in all your love. We certainly appreciate it. We know it's been a long day. Angels, we know it's been a long day here, but a massive thank you to all the Barca fans. And we've got Gordon by the end of it, so we should go to bed very happy, eh?
Sí, moltíssimes gràcies, de veritat, a tots els espectadors, a totes les espectadores que al llarg de tantes hores heu estat pendents del nostre canal de YouTube per veure aquesta presentació. Ja el tenim aquí, ara el que ens queda és veure'l jugar ben aviat amb la samarreta del Barça.
Yep, certainly so. It's going to be an exciting few months, I think. Let's see how this guy gets on at the World Cup, and then let's see how he gets on, of course, in the pre-season with Barca when he starts playing his first minutes in the Barca shirt. Where Flick uses him, it's going to be a very exciting few months, Corledes, without a doubt. Angelos, thank you for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Corledes, a massive thank you for all the support over what's been a long day. We're well aware of that. A massive thank you for all of the support you've given over the day. And by the end of it, Anthony Gordon is a new FC Barcelona player until 2031. Lots to be happy about, Corledes. Keep your smiles high. What a great season we've had. And what a season we have to come. Corledes, enjoy your summer. We'll be back very shortly for more updates. No doubt about that. Anthony Gordon is a Corledes. Bona nit, Corledes. Adeu.
Bona nit. Fins aviat.